edited, what is the next step and final step of the writing process? Landon, hands down, eyes on Landon.
Today we are going to publish.
Today we are going to publish. And what does it mean to publish?
You make your final copy.
You make your final copy. Excellent. Okay. So when we're going to make our final copy today, we want to make sure that there is no mistakes in our writing, right? We want to make sure that it is perfect. It is our final copy. Because after we make our final copy, then what are we going to be able to do with?
After we publish our final copies, we get to present.
We get to present, and you guys will get to present them to your classmates, okay? Now, I just want to kind of talk about our final copy before we go back to our seats and get to write your final copies. Now, remember your final copy is your best work, okay? So should I go through this really quick and make it really, really sloppy? No, I'm going to be using my very best handwriting. Now, when I go to copy my rough draft over to my final copy, should I see proofreading and editing marks on here? Absolutely not. So I'm going to look up here in my final copy. Here's my final copy paper. And I'm going to look at my first sentence, okay? It says, I will never forget how ecstatic I was to get my very first pet, okay? Now when I go to write this, I want to make sure that I've indented, just like I did in my rough draft. I'm leaving a very good finger space in between my words. I'm leaving a good finger space, but am I leaving too big of a space in between? No, you don't want to leave too big of a space, but you want to leave that good finger space. I will never, and notice I'm using my lines, I'm using my spaces to make sure that my letters are nice and neat. Now here I had the word happy, but I'm not going to write happy with my loop-de-loo. I'm just going to write the word ecstatic. Notice guys, I'm going one word at a time, so I am not missing any of the words from my rough draft. Notice, as I'm writing my final copy, I'm using my very neatest handwriting. I'm leaving good finger space in between my words. Not too big of a space though, because we don't want too much in there. But also my proofreading and editing marks are not going to be in my final copy, okay? We want to make sure this is our best version of our writing.